automatic kind of returning. The old love came the way that old things do, with patience and without excuse first, like locating something tucked inside a drawer that you had put away without intending. And there it is, exactly where you left, not hoping to be needed, not asking you to change. Something deep and warm returns, the drawer and the patience and the finding. Something deep and warm returns, the usual range and the quiet minding of something that has waited without hurry. The piano voice is the old and the returning. Something deep and warm returns, the returning that the evening kept on learning. There is no sadness in this kind of meeting. The old love doesn't hold any blame. Oh, the showing of the face without the claiming, the warmth that carries nothing but itself. Oh, the showing of the face without the claiming, the waiting love that stays upon the shelf of memory until the light is right for finding. The guitar voices the face and the returning. Oh, the showing of the face without the claiming, the returning that the evening kept on burning. The ginkgo path had reached its peak of gold the week before the wind would sweep it down, and I strolled slowly, partly for the splendor and partly for the weight the memories found inside each year. When October reached its fullest, before the stripping of the yellow branch, the ginkgo path had golden hour. The ginkgo and the peak and the slow walk, the ginkgo path at golden hour, the weight of memory and the quiet talk of seasons turning over into colder. The guitar bears the path and the ginkgo gold, the ginkgo path at golden hour, the gold that holds the campus in its fold. You graduated first and left the campus before the ginkgo had its chance to peak. That final year I walked the path without you and felt the absence every single week. Oh, the graduated and the absence Tuesday, the yellow brightened and the named apart. Oh, the graduated and the absence Tuesday, the naming and the single week of stone. I memorized all the names of trees that winter from a book I found inside the reading room. The evening wind came early off the river, the kind that carries something of the past. We used to walk this path before the semester had closed its books and let the warm days last. As long as it was willing to continue, before the season called us back to class. Walking home in the evening wind, the river path and the semester done. Walking home in the evening wind, the summer willing and the walk begun. Before the cooling of the air reminded, the guitar marks the wind and the river. Walking home in the evening wind, the river walk that held us like a giver. This eve I took the long route past the campus, the one that takes an extra half a mile, because the shorter road has too few traces, and this one has your laughter every while. Oh, the long route and the quarter mile of memory, the hedgerow and the berries and the taste. Oh, the long route and the quarter mile of memory, the laughter and the warning and the haste. We walked this road before the stars came out, the one that follows where the creek runs shallow. And you would count the stepping stones aloud, as if the numbers made the crossing narrower between the shore and where you meant to land. I always chose the longer route instead. The path we walked before the dark, the creek and the stepping stones and the count. The path we walked before the dark, the longer path and the shallow amount of water between us and the other side. The guitar bears the path and the creek, the path we walked before the dark, the creek that held the path we used to seek. The creek runs slightly higher here tonight from yesterday's persistent midday rain. And I wait where the stepping stones submerged and cannot cross the way I crossed again. Oh, the submerged stones and the bridge road taking the higher water and the memory crossed. Oh, the submerged stones and the bridge road taking the longer way and the crossing almost lost, but lingering near is close enough to being back on the bank with you along the creek. The love I kept inside the quiet hours was never loud or asking to be seen. It lived the way that certain flowers manage in the shaded corners in between the places everyone neglects to visit and bloom without the benefit of sun. The love that lived inside the quiet, the shaded corner and the patient bloom. The love that lived inside the quiet, the living in between without the room for anything as noisy as declaring the piano traces the love and the quiet room. The love that lived inside the quiet room that held the love in bloom. And I have learned that love like this is not the lesser kind. Oh, the different shelf and the library keeping, the patient love and the shaded corner full. Oh, the different shelf and the library keeping, the love that bloomed without the push and pull of needing to be witnessed or acknowledged. The guitar traces the shelf and the bloom. Oh, the different shelf and the library keeping, the bloom that filled the quiet corner room. The dusk had laid itself across the rooftop, the way it falls in late October still. A slow warm settling of the dusk that takes its time to reach the window ledge. And when it did, I found the room transformed into something softer than before. And your name came without a reason, the way that names will do. The dust that keeps your name, the warm glow settling on the windowsill, the dust that keeps your name, the October stillness and the changed until the room became the color of remembering. The piano warms the dusk and the name, the dust that keeps your name, the name that holds the dusk in its claim. I let the room grow darker than required before I stretched to find the nearest light. Because the last 10 minutes of the light are worth more than any electric rich. Oh, the last 10 minutes and the amber knowing, the electric and the replacement and the worth. Oh, the last 10 minutes and the amber knowing, the reaching for the switch and the rebirth. glow was golden when I left the building and came to the courtyard at the end of term. The kind of light that turns the stone to copper and makes you pause as you are passing by, because the loveliness of it is so sudden. You didn't plan to feel it, and you do. A recollection warm as the fall light, the copper stone and the sudden beauty there. A recollection warm as the fall light, the stopping and the feeling in the air of something older than the day I'm standing. The piano warms the memory and the light. A recollection warm as the fall light, the light that held your face just right. I've kept this particular impression, the way you take something fragile home, a gem that can't be rushed or set aside for another time. It must be a company alone. Not every love requires a destination. Some simply ask to be remembered well. Oh, the gold October and the remembering, the fragile thing and the accompanying. Oh, the gold October and the remembering, the ordinary season and the beam. The depth inside a remembrance is different from warmth of any ordinary kind. It lives below the surface of the daily and surfaces when conditions are aligned. The particular hour and the particular weather, when the heart is open without knowing, the warmth that never really left, the particular hour and the surface calm, the warmth that never really left, the conditions and the opening bomb of recognition when the light is right. The piano voices the warmth and the left, the warmth that never really left, the left that holds the warmth inside its cleft. have not been troubled by the parting. The years have paid me enough in trade. A life that I have built with some intention, and the particular peace that persists unafraid. Oh, the years and trade, and the particular peace, the structure and the persisting and the kept. Oh, the years and trade, and the particular peace, the loss without the mourning and the wept, tears that never came, just the quiet holding, the guitar voices, the peace and the kept. Oh, the years and trade, and the particular peace, the kept that holds the warmth and never slept. To take the hill road after lectures, because the view from up there changed each day. You like to observe the seasonal adjustment, the way the trees would shift from green to gray, as if the hill were marking its own record of every week that passed without a word. The road we shared before the stars, the hill and the view and the seasonal shift. The road we shared before the stars, the green to gray and the weekly gift of a road that held the changing and the watching. The guitar marks the road and the hill, the road we shared before the stars, the hill that holds the road between us still. I went back once to see if it had changed. The view was still the same above the city. The road we shared before the stars, the hill and the view and the seasonal shift. The road we shared before the stars, the green to gray and the weekly gift. The bell tower marked the hour every morning, and people passed below without a glance. but you would always pause to hear it ringing, as if the peal deserved a second chance to land on a soul willing to receive it. You taught me how to pause inside a day. The bell tower in the rain, the hour and the sound and the stopping there. The bell tower in the rain, the way you paused under the open air to let the ordinary day mean something. The piano holds the bell and the rain, the bell tower in the rain, the rain that held the day we stood the same. We shared an umbrella past the library, the kind of closeness strangers rarely know. Your sleeve against my sleeve in the October, while lectures waited somewhere we would go. Oh, the shared umbrella and the October sleeve, the dripping eaves and the library behind. Oh, the shared umbrella and the October sleeve, the closeness and the lectures left to find. Eventually, just the rain and the standing. The strings carry the eaves and the October. Oh, the shared umbrella and the October sleeve, the October that the rain kept holding over. The sky above the chimneys went to orange, then to the particular red of letting go. And I had nowhere else I needed to be, just the pain and the hue and the slow descent of something larger than the evening into the common dark of evening's end. Before the last light fades away, the orange and the red and the letting go. Before the last light fades away, the nowhere else and the particular slow of something glorious in its departing. The piano cradles the light and the letting go. Before the last light fades away, the letting go that holds the final glow. I thought of all the evenings like this one that I had spent with someone now gone past, into their own particular world and shade, and how those evenings managed still to last. Oh, the gone past and the personal color, the lasting in the chest and the warm weight. Oh, the gone past and the personal color, the good kind and the gentle and the late. And as the last of orange gave way to the blue, the evening wind came through the open doorway and moved the curtain in its quiet way. I recognized the temperature of it, the precise degree at end of day, when summer hasn't fully given over and the chill hasn't wholly claimed the air. The evening wind remembers you, the curtain and the temperature and the door. The evening wind remembers you, the summer and the autumn at the core of this particular evening. In between, the piano cradles the wind, and the between, the evening wind remembers you, the between that held the love we'd always seen. I lingered in the doorway for a moment before I pulled the curtain for the night and offer the wind what stayed as contact between the fading season and the light. Oh, the standing in the doorway and the curtain, the cooling season and the contact kept. Oh, the standing in the doorway and the curtain, the vivid memory and the one who wept. And when the wind went still, I shut the door at last. It wasn't a dramatic kind of returning. The The old love came the way that old things do, with patience and without excuse first, like locating something tucked inside a drawer that you had put away without intending. And there it is, exactly where you left, not hoping to be needed, not asking you to change. Something deep and warm returns, the drawer and the patience and the finding. Something deep and warm returns, the usual range and the quiet minding of something that has waited without hurry. The piano voice is the old and the returning. Something deep and warm returns, the returning that the evening kept on learning. There is no sadness in this kind of meeting. The old love doesn't hold any blame. Oh, the showing of the face without the claiming, the warmth that carries nothing but itself. Oh, the showing of the face without the claiming, the waiting love that stays upon the shelf of memory until the light is right for finding. The guitar voices the face and the returning. Oh, the showing of the face without the claiming, the returning that the evening kept on burning. The ginkgo path had reached its peak of gold the week before the wind would sweep it down, and I strolled slowly, partly for the splendor and partly for the weight the memories found. Inside each year, when October reached its fullest, before the stripping of the yellow branch, the ginkgo path had golden hour. The ginkgo and the peak and the slow walk, the ginkgo path at golden hour, the weight of memory and the quiet talk of seasons turning over into colder. The guitar bears the path and the ginkgo gold, the ginkgo path at golden hour, the gold that holds the campus in its fold. You graduated first and left the campus before the ginkgo had its chance to peak. That final year I walked the path without you and felt the absence every single week. Oh, the graduated and the absence Tuesday, the yellow brightened and the named apart. Oh, the graduated and the absence Tuesday, the naming and the single week of stone. I memorized all the names of trees that winter from a book I found inside the reading room. The evening wind came early off the river, the kind that carries something of the past. We used to walk this path before the semester had closed its books and let the warm days last. As long as it was willing to continue, before the season called us back to class. Walking home in the evening wind, the river path and the semester done. Walking home in the evening wind, the summer willing and the walk begun. Before the cooling of the air reminded, the guitar marks the wind and the river. Walking home in the evening wind, the river walk that held us like a giver. This eve I took the long route past the campus, the one that takes an extra half a mile, because the shorter road has too few traces, and this one has your laughter every while. Oh, the long route and the quarter mile of memory, the hedgerow and the berries and the taste. Oh, the long route and the quarter mile of memory, the laughter and the warning and the haste of someone reaching for the unknown flavor. The piano marks the hedgerow and the taste. Oh, the long route and the quarter mile of memory, the taste that time and evening couldn't waste. this road before the stars came out, the one that follows where the creek runs shallow. And you would count the stepping stones aloud, as if the numbers made the crossing narrower between the shore and where you meant to land. I always chose the longer route instead. The path we walked before the dark, the creek and the stepping stones and the count. The path we walked before the dark, the longer path and the shallow amount of water between us and the other side. The guitar bears the path and the creek, the path we walked before the dark, the creek that held the path we used to seek. The creek runs slightly higher here tonight from yesterday's persistent midday rain. And I wait where the stepping stones submerged and cannot cross the way I crossed again. Oh, the submerged stones and the bridge road taking the higher water and the memory crossed. Oh, the submerged stones and the bridge road taking the longer way and the crossing almost lost, but lingering near is close enough to being back on the bank with you along the creek. The love I kept inside the quiet hours was never loud or asking to be seen. It lived the way that certain flowers manage in the shaded corners in between the places everyone neglects to visit and bloom without the benefit of sun. The love that lived inside the quiet, the shaded corner and the patient bloom. The love that lived inside the quiet, the living in between without the room for anything as noisy as declaring the piano traces the love in the quiet room. The love that lived inside the quiet, room that held the love in bloom. And I have learned that love like this is not the lesser kind. Oh, the different shelf and the library keeping, the patient love and the shaded corner full. Oh, the different shelf and the library keeping, the love that bloomed without the push and pull of needing to be witnessed or acknowledged. The guitar traces the shelf and the bloom. Oh, the different shelf and the library keeping, the bloom that filled the quiet corner room. The dusk had laid itself across the rooftop, the way it falls in late October still. A slow warm settling of the dusk that takes its time to reach the window ledge. And when it did, I found the room transformed into something softer than before. And your name came without a reason, the way that names will do. The dust that keeps your name, the warm glow settling on the windowsill, the dust that keeps your name, the October stillness and the changed until the room became the color of remembering. The piano warms the dusk and the name, the dust that keeps your name, the name that holds the dusk in its claim. I let the room grow darker than required before I stretched to find the nearest light, because the last 10 minutes of the light are worth more than any electric rich. Oh, the last 10 minutes and the amber knowing, the electric and the replacement and the worth. Oh, the last 10 minutes and the amber knowing, the reaching for the switch and the rebirth. The glow was golden when I left the and came to the courtyard at the end of term. The kind of light that turns the stone to copper and makes you pause as you are passing by, because the loveliness of it is so sudden. You didn't plan to feel it, and you do. A recollection warm as the fall light, the copper stone and the sudden beauty there. A recollection warm as the fall light, the stopping and the feeling in the air of something older than the day I'm standing. The piano warms the memory and the light. A recollection warm as the fall light, the light that held your face just right. I've kept this particular impression, the way you take something fragile home, a gem that can't be rushed or set aside for another time. It must be a company alone. Not every love requires a destination. Some simply ask to be remembered well. Oh, the gold October and the remembering, the fragile thing and the accompanying. Oh, the gold October and the remembering, the ordinary season and the beam. The depth inside a remembrance is different from warmth of any ordinary kind. It lives below the surface of the daily and surfaces when conditions are aligned. The particular hour and the particular weather, when the heart is open without knowing, the warmth that never really left, the particular hour and the surface calm, the warmth that never really left, the conditions and the opening bomb of recognition when the light is right. The piano voices the warmth and the left, the warmth that never really left, the left that holds the warmth inside its cleft. I have not been troubled by the parting, The years have paid me enough in trade. A life that I have built with some intention, and the particular peace that persists unafraid. Oh, the years in trade, and the particular peace, the structure and the persisting and the kept. Oh, the years in trade, and the particular peace, the loss without the mourning and the wept, tears that never came, just the quiet holding, the guitar voices, the peace and the kept. Oh, the years in trade, and the particular peace, the kept that holds the warmth and never slept. To take the hill road after lectures, because the view from up there changed each day. You like to observe the seasonal adjustment, the way the trees would shift from green to gray, as if the hill were marking its own record of every week that passed without a word. The road we shared before the stars, the hill and the view and the seasonal shift. The road we shared before the stars, the green to gray and the weekly gift of a road that held the changing and the watching. The guitar marks the road and the hill, the road we shared before the stars, the hill that holds the road between us still. I went back once to see if it had changed. The view was still the same above the city. The road we shared before the stars, the hill and the view and the seasonal shift. The road we shared before the stars, the green to gray and the weekly gift. The bell tower marked the hour every morning, and people passed below without a glance. But you would always pause pause to hear it ringing, as if the peal deserved a second chance to land on a soul willing to receive it. You taught me how to pause inside a day. The bell tower in the rain, the hour and the sound and the stopping there. The bell tower in the rain, the way you paused under the open air to let the ordinary day mean something. The piano holds the bell and the rain, the bell tower in the rain, the rain that held the day we stood the same. We shared an umbrella past the library, the kind of closeness strangers rarely know. Your sleeve against my sleeve in the October, while lectures waited somewhere we would go. Oh, the shared umbrella and the October sleeve, the dripping eaves and the library behind. Oh, the shared umbrella and the October sleeve, the closeness and the lectures left to find. Eventually, just the rain and the standing. The streams carry the eaves and the October. Oh, the shared umbrella and the October sleep, the October that the rain kept holding over. The sky above the chimneys went to orange, then to the particular red of letting go. And I had nowhere else I needed to be, just the pain and the hue and the slow descent of something larger than the evening into the common dark of evening's end. Before the last light fades away, the orange and the red and the letting go. Before the last light fades away, the nowhere else and the particular slow of something glorious in its departing. The piano cradles the light and the letting go. Before the last light fades away, the letting go that holds the final glow. I thought of all the evenings like this one that I had spent with someone now gone past, into their own particular world and shade, and how those evenings managed still to last. Oh, the gone past and the personal color, the lasting in the chest and the warm weight. Oh, the gone past and the personal color, the good kind and the gentle and the late. And as the last of orange gave way to the blue, the evening wind came through the open doorway and moved the curtain in its quiet way. I recognized the temperature of it, the precise degree at end of day, when summer hasn't fully given over and the chill hasn't wholly claimed the air. The evening wind remembers you, the curtain and the temperature and the door. The evening wind remembers you, the summer and the autumn at the core of this particular evening. In between, the piano cradles the wind and the between. The evening wind remembers you, the between that held the love we'd always seen. I lingered in the doorway for a moment before I pulled the curtain for the night and offer the wind what stayed as contact between the fading season and the light. Oh, the standing in the doorway and the curtain, the cooling season and the contact kept. Oh, the standing in the doorway and the curtain, the vivid memory and the one who wept. And when the wind went still, I shut the door at last.